Story time, my first real boyfriend. It was my first year of middle school, 6th grade, and everything was going amazing. Though all my other friends, my friends from last year, had gone to the other school, I was making new friends, like a lot of new friends. And there was this one kid in my math class, and he was really, really nice and sweet and funny, and he even had a twin brother. So one day it was Valentine's Day, and I was in the feeling of love. I was in it. I was in it deep, guys. I knew, anything could happen, and I was just so excited to spend this day with my friends. So I went to reading like normal, except today obviously was a special day. And like normal, Aiden went and cracked all his jokes, and I was laughing, and we were just laughing. And then out of nowhere, he asked, will you be my Valentine? Wait, what? Out of nowhere. I thought we were just friends. Okay. You be my Valentine. If I'm being honest, I didn't really know what it meant. And, I heard about my friends who got, Valentines, and that meant, they were dating or whatever. So I was really confused. So I just sat there awkwardly I need to give this kid an answer. So I said yes. I was sure, I'll be your Valentine. It might have just been a little friendly thing. It may have been a little more, but I was it's just a one-day thing, right? It's Valentine. One-day thing. Everything was going pretty well. I was laughing and talking about Valentine's Day with my friends until lunch, when I saw some of the popular girls whispering. And I heard my name. So I asked my friend Abigail, who's in the popular clique, what was going on, what they were talking about. And she just giggled. She was like, oh, you and Aiden, are you guys a thing? I was like, oh, a thing, a dating thing, a couple thing. We're a couple, we're dating? And I was just like, oh my gosh. At this time, I was not like a lot of other 6th graders. I did not want to have a couple. I did not want to be dating. And I was just like, oh no. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. It's supposed to be a happy day. So I said what any sensible person in this situation would have said. No, we are not dating. Just gonna stop this right here, this idea that we are not dating. And I thought it would just die down. She's like, oh, okay. She'd just be like, oh, okay, Spoiler alert, that is not what happened. She was like, whatever you say, Aiden said y'all are dating. Wait, what? I know that, Aiden is the other end of this thing, but that does not give him the right to tell my friends about this thing that I didn't even really agree to. Okay, yeah, I did agree to it, but I didn't know what it meant, guys. Naturally, my first instinct was to be super, super mad at Aiden. I mean, he just told all my personal business that I didn't even want to do to everyone. I didn't even know all these people that were coming up to me in the hallways, asking if Aiden and I were dating. But then I told myself to stay calm. It wasn't Aiden's fault. He had asked and I had agreed. And maybe he was really happy because he liked me and he wanted to share that news with some of his friends, and it kind of got out. But that didn't rid me from the feeling deep inside my stomach that this wasn't right. Maybe I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I wasn't okay with this, and I needed to do something about it. That night, when I got home, I cried and cried, thinking about Aiden and I as a couple, and holding hands, and kissing, and getting married, and maybe even having kids. I just couldn't bear it. I had to do something. I had to tell somebody. So I went to my mom. She always helps me feel better whenever something is wrong, and she plays with my hair and tells me that it's going to be alright, but isn't silly about it. She always listens. And so, a few days later, I went to my friend's house, and we came up with rough drafts of what I was going to write to Aiden. Dear Aiden, you are an awesome person, but I just don't think we should be dating. I'm not comfortable with that. But if you want, can we still be friends? Sincerely, Lana. And he wrote back, Dear Lana, I honestly laughed when I read your note. I never thought of us like that. I know we were both pressured to do something we weren't ready to do, so let's just keep this private. You are an awesome person too, and yes, we can still be friends. From Aiden. And we went to class. We went to reading and we went to math, and it was fun. He always cracked his jokes like normal, but now there was a different bond in between us, one of true friendship, and that whatever happens, we could get through it as a team. Because in 6th grade, I made some new friends, and all of them were awesome. Always be true to yourself and make sure you are comfortable with what is happening around you. Like and subscribe for more inspiring and embarrassing stories.